are so excited the number's going down. So at our Empowerhouse Domestic Violence Shelter, as you know, we've been working on this HVAC project, replacing the heating and air at the building. It's a big building, 10,000 square foot commercial building. And at our shelter, as you know, survivors of domestic violence and their children come here. And so the big price tag is $164,000. They've been working on it. We're working out the bugs now, but we still have $52,000 to raise.
Talk about what it's like in the shelter when you haven't, and the HVAC problem that you had. It had to be, at times it had to be miserable.
Okay, yes, miserable is a good word. Inside the shelter, the temperatures vary. A lot of times when people come in, especially when they have younger children, the temperature fluctuates. Sometimes it can be extremely hot, then it can be extremely cold, then it could be whatever it may be on the outside. This can make for a really tough time for parents and children because, one, they haven't had any sleep. And now you're coming to an environment, a safe environment. However, the temperature just isn't the way it probably should be, but you're safe. So it's one of those things where the moms and the children's, they are happy to be in a safe place and comfortable at the same time. But sometimes because of the temperatures, it makes it difficult.
Boy, it's just one of those things that it's a lot of money.
Yes.
But boy, once this is taken care of, you just think of how great it's going to be for the families.
It's going to be awesome because I can only imagine that now that everybody is comfortable, they're going to be able to sleep. They're going to be able to be okay, just in general.
So people have been giving like in a variety of ways with financially. So we've had a contribution as low as $10. We've also had a contribution as high as $13,800. And those are from individuals. As you know, the Lions clubs, they all banded together and they raised money together, and then the Lions Foundation matched that. So what we have left is $52,000. You know, people can help. You know, that's the bottom line. They can help right now. And in addition to replacing all of the units, which are the furnaces and the heat pumps and all of that, they also are installing iWave technology, which means the viruses are killed. So during COVID, this is an incredible thing for us to be able to bring to the families that stay here at our domestic violence shelter. And it's often, like right now we're full. We have 27 people right now, and all of the suites and the bedrooms are full. So the clean, fresh air and that it's an even temperature, really important.
Empowerhouseva.org if you want
Absolutely,
to get more information on that.
Just let us know you're donating HVAC. You don't have to let us know it's for that, but that helps us keep track of us getting that down so that the burden is not as high. Right now, it's still a really big burden, $52,000, and all help is appreciated.
It's so cool to be here and just to hear a young child in the background.
Yes.
And I just think of what it's like for them to be able to be in this time of year, a cool situation.
Yes, definitely. It's really awesome to be able to, give the women and children support. One of the things also that I wanted to share that I didn't share before is with our cooling system, sometimes it's so warm that we have to have the doors. We have to open the doors. And sometimes that could be a little bit uncomfortable for someone who is experiencing trauma, PTSD, or whatever's going on. But I know that, if we get the right amount of donors, this will just be awesome, and it makes a huge difference.
I mean, this is just real life. You're here, and you hear you're here in the background. There's the families living here, and we all know what it's like to be in a situation when you're in a hot house.
Yes,
it's hot, and in this case, you can't open windows.
No, you can't. You can't. Everything is secure, and the only way it can be open is through staff or the individual into their suites or whatever. But yes, it can be difficult at times.
So boy, this is just, it's so needed, and you can just really have an impact.
Yes, we
on
can definitely
families.
have an impact on families in the shelter, definitely.
Because like you say, the people that are here under traumatic situations to begin with.
A lot of people are here because they have no other place to go. This is their last hope. This is the last step. We share with the ladies when they enter the facility that sometimes people think that life is over and they're not going to be able to move forward. But this is a new step, new beginning, and it's going to be even better once we get the temperatures regulated.
I'm sure you can't wait.
I cannot wait. I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, because I'm sure in your situation too, you would have people, you'd have mothers come and just say, it's so hot or it's so cold, and you can't do anything.
Well, on top of that, you can see it, especially we get a lot of infants and the smaller children, they'll just come out and say, look, it's hot in here. We need air. What a fan. We need a fan. We need some air. And because we're so open and we encourage everyone, to be themselves and, to unwind and try to be in this place as if they would be home. And so when that temperature is off, it could be very frustrating, not only for the staff, but the people that we serve. It's really frustrating. Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for what you do, because it's hard anyway. But boy, when this is paid in full and all, it's just that smile you have will be even bigger, I think.
Yes, sir. It certainly will be. It certainly will be.
Kathy, it's just so easy to take care of this too now. I mean, this really is doable for the community.
We're less than a third away. We started at 164,000. Now we're going to get this taken care of, and thanks to a donor who just gave, we're now down to 52,000. And so that still sounds like an awful lot. It is a lot, but our community is generous and provides, and that's an incredible thing to live in a community like that. Mm-hmm. We're thrilled. We love your support. We thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
We're in a hallway right now. But I'll tell you, before installation, this hallway was always warm and a little bit damp, because that was another thing that didn't happen. There was no heating and air installed in this part of the building. So while they're working out the kinks now, we're starting to get an idea of what it's going to be like. Yes. Because even in this hallway, we're not, not taking off our clothes because it's so hot in here.
Yes, yes.
Well, it had to be. I'm sure there were some days you left here and were just happy to get into your car and turn the air on.
Yes, certainly. Anytime you can walk around in a facility with a tank top on, it's hot. So
yes, it is.
Per code, we can't go any further than that. However, if we get this HVAC system up and going and we meet our quota to get what we need, it's going to be great. Not just for the staff, but excellent for the children and women. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So close, Kathy. So close now.
Thank you, Ted. Yes.
Empowerhouseva.org.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.